All right, welcome in, everybody. Josh here down in the KC Card Studio. It's my basement. Welcome in. Blue Jays are getting to Kirby. Ooh. All right, well, can't win them all. Can't win them all. They're still up 2-0, and they still got 5 at bats. So you never know. They can come back. Although they're looking great so far tonight for the M's. That's my team for the playoffs. So again, I'm looking good for my teams that I called to make the World Series. The playoffs started. I said Mariners and Dodgers were going to make it. I don't care if the Dodgers make it personally. I wanted the Mariners. I'm rooting for the Mariners. Been a fan since a kid, obviously, but you know, it's my team's out, and I figured why not? Root for Julio and the boys. Anyways, went on. Ryan, what's up? Mark, Steve, what's up? We got the first break filled. The second one is, I think, a little over halfway filled at this point. I think. Yeah. 14 spots left. I think that's right. 14 spots, maybe. I think 14 spots are left in that second one. So hopefully we'll get that one in right after the first one. The first half of the case, the full case of the 25 Bowman Chrome Megas just got delivered today. So nice and fresh. So stoked. Pretty stoked. Let me go look at something real quick, and then we'll get to the teams. We'll hang out a little bit, watch some ball. I know I said I was gonna start around 9 to 10, but I'm like, I'm gonna go a little early. I wasn't sure exactly what my evening was going to entail. I knew I had to go drop off one of my daughters at youth group. I didn't know if I was responsible for picking up, but my wife was getting her nails done at our my future daughter-in-law doing nail tech school. So my wife was there, and I didn't know, but she's gonna go pick her up afterwards. So I'm back a little earlier than I thought. So I figured let's go live a little bit early. And so anyways, we'll get the teams here going. I'm just looking at something. Just want to make sure. Just looking at something. Like I have something wrong over here. Let me look. At this. On my names. I think I just misspelled somebody's name. Did. Okay. Just want to make sure. It's not confusing. Go. All right. Pulling cords. I really gotta. Getting caught. All right. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, Dodgers and Mariners taking 2 on the road to start the championship series. Obviously, Dodgers and Brooker off tonight, starting tomorrow night in the LA. Dodgers pitchers, man. I know everybody was saying, why did they take Snell out? Why they, you know who I mean. Didn't do it last night. Yamamoto, man, 9 innings, 3 hits, gave up a leadoff home run, and then 2 more hits over the 9 innings. Baller. Brett going up. Ray, what's up? Getting in there. Mark C. Anyways, let me set the teams up. We'll go over and go ahead and do the randomization for break 1. Break 1 is just the straight half case of the Megas. Break 2 tonight will be obviously the other half plus the Breakers Delight. So the baller one, the big spender, all of the $39. Anyways, here we go. Oh, well, let me get this in the correct order and we'll start over. Okay, there we go. So teams are now in the correct order, but we're going to go shake them up once. There we go. And so we do have left, right, center, as you saw. Left, center, right game for break 1. Break 2, it's the lucky 7 will be a free spot. It'll be a bonus spot in that one. So pretty much like a $39 break credit right off the get-go. Anyways, got Nikolai all the way down to Fralin. Fralin got the last spot, snuck it in. All right, let's randomize. Copy. We're going again 7 times as always. 7th time will be line them up with the teams. And then also whoever's number 7 on that 7th time will be the lucky 7 and get to play the lucky 7 game. Left, center, right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 6, and a 7. Here we go. Lucky 7 is Brian F, but not B-A-F. Brian with an O. There's 2 Brian F's in here, but one is I put as B-A-F just to make it clear. So B-R-Y-O-N. Lucky 7 winner. Congrats. So Brian, I think it's F-O. I can't remember the last name, but I think it is F-O. But I just should have put like Iro. Brio. Maybe Brio is right, just to make it easier. I always call Brian normal Brian if there's a lot of breaks. Also is, but he's called BAF, I think, over in Knowledge Stream all the time, and in here I just don't. So maybe I need to start. All right, and let's see, sort this range by that. Copy. Come on over to. That one. That's the button we want. Yeah, I could use Bradley too, but BAF is work because that's fine. You're the imitation Brian? Okay, well. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm just going to do BAF. That's when everyone knows you by anyway, so. Anyways, Brian Fowler. Mr. Fowler. Wheels, what's going on? Anyways, here's the team. Let's read them off. If you want to start trading, I'm going to go kind of slow. Like I said, I said we're going to start at 9, so I am a little early. So, anyways, Diamondbacks, Ray K, Braves, Fralin, Orioles, West Y, Red Sox, Mark H, Cubs, Rocky Top, White Sox, Craig M, Reds, Nikolai, Guardians, Rocky Top, Rockies, Nikolai, Tigers, Dustin A, Astros, Stephen L, Royals, Brian F, Angels, West K, Dodgers, and Marlins, BAF, Brew Crew, Richard B, Twins, Mark H, Mets, and Yankees. At the New York teams. Craig M. Craig, are you a Yankees fan? Am I making that up? I feel like you're a Yankees fan. I forget things. Athletics, Stephen L. Phillies, Jake B. Pirates, Nick C. Pedros. Padres, Mark W. Giants, Ray K. Mariners, BAF. And Cardinals, Mark C. Rays, Craig M. Rangers, Jeff B. Blue Jays, Ryan H. Nationals, Logan Y. BJs again. Welcome. Doesn't love the BJs. Wait a minute, did they hit another home run? I thought it was 6, and then I thought Vladdy's made it 7, or did that one make it 8? Am I behind a little bit? Craig, you may have, or no, wait. Yeah, you got the Dodgers, and who else did you get? Not the Marlins. Who's your other team? Oh, Mariners. Yeah, you could have got the World Series teams. Yeah, it was Vladdy was run 7. Oh, then who else had a home run? Was that before or after they took him out? They needed to take him out there in the 3rd. Honestly, if they wanted to win, they should have taken him out there. And it hasn't got much better. They've scored, 8 runs in 3 innings. All right, JP, you can start a run. I think Vladdy's just a triple shy of the cycle, I believe. Anyways, Brian F, if you're here, you were the lucky 7 winner. We got the left, center, right. Again, we got a couple break credits and then also a stack of cards. I added a new one to the list today. So we do. It carries on. Used to be left, right. I went to left, center, right, just so the stack of cards would continue. You know, I mean, that wouldn't, I mean, because the kind of idea was that you kind of build and then hopefully someone would win it after there's 4, 5, 6 cards and there's more cards. And typically when I add a card, it's normally kind of, you know, if it's a little bit bigger break, I may add a little bit nicer card. And it's never like anything crazy for the most part, but just a fun mix of cards. Some are better than others. Tonight I did add a rook. It's a rookie auto. Memphis, what's going on? Memphis, I saw you got in the second break. I'm going to go over to that real quick and update the second break. The teams right now is for just the straight half case of the case, and then the second break will be the second half of the case plus the whatever it's called, Breakers Delight. So, but that one's getting closer to being filled. We are getting down to possibly single digits. We get Memphis in there. Wax. Yeah. Again, if you guys do get a trade in, put some emojis in the chat so I can see it. Christian is in. Christian, I think you have a $10 break credit. I'll get that for you. I believe from the last one. And Arnie's in. Hard deal. Oh, why does it do that? I hate when it does that. Oh, probably because there's already, that's why. Never mind. All right, looks like we're down like 7 spots? 8 spots? 7 or 8, we'll get there. So we'll get that in tonight for sure. So for those that were in the break over the weekend, I was hoping to get this case a little sooner. And so I kept holding and holding. I have them all packed up. Just in some boxes over here. I have it all, not like in the actual shipping thing. I was figured I would just wait. And then we could combine shipping, save you guys $6, save me a little bit of my material. You know, all my packing stuff, just so you guys would win, I would win a little bit. So, and also there's a good shot that this is probably getting out Friday, just so you know. I'm on vacation, and mainly on vacation this week. My daughter is doing the national, it's, you know, called the national homeschool volleyball tournament. I mean, there's probably, like I said, there's probably 20 different national ones across the country. It's just, you know, just whatever. It's just what it is. But it's fun. Bunch of volleyball. It's fun to watch volleyball. It really is. Even if it, I mean, it's not like she plays JV, but it's, you know, not like 6A level, 5A level, 4A level. It's, you know, but small, but it's still fun. It's still fun. But the rally scoring, lots of drama in rally scoring volleyball. You know, growing up, it wasn't, you had to be serving to get the point. They changed that some time ago. I don't know when, but rally point makes every point, every serve meaningful. Rocky is saying D-backs for Guardians. Stephen L, what's going on? You didn't get any Bowman Chrome Sapphire today? I did not. I didn't realize it was at 11 Eastern. Normally it's 12 Eastern, and I missed it totally. But I am part of the Montgomery Club, and I do have one. Come on, Cal, do something. Striking out? You can't be doing that. So no, I did not get it today. I did get one via the Montgomery Club. So I do have one. It's supposed to be here. It could be actually in my post office box. Speaking of post office box. I don't know if Martel. Martell's here. I'm gonna wait. In case he is here, he said he asked if I went, so I assumed there was something there. And I finally went, but it's just been in my parcel box behind me. It's something. I don't know what it is. Card. But I'm gonna wait, see if they're here. So, saw Disney instead. Yeah, I got on a little before, and I was like, it was like 11:40 or something like that. And then I'm like, wait, what? It says, because normally it says before into today, this morning, it said like information or whatever, or something like that. And then it said like shop or something. Like, what in the world? So I hit it, and of course, everything, it said sold out. Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. The teams on the screen that are for I'm calling it break one. Break one is just a straight half case of Bowman Chromegas. Break two tonight will be the second half of the case plus the Breaker's Delight. Maybe I could make something on the screen just to make it obvious in case someone kind of does a watch back. I think I have some things here where like break one, break two, they had a long time ago. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. I just had to change that. Let me see. Let's do. I don't normally do two breaks. That's not a normal thing around here. It would be fun if I could do multiple breaks at once. Just have a crap ton of cards. That would be fun. I was at the card shop today talking to the guy. Whatever, hanging out. And he's like, we were kind of talking about, basketball being now tops. I'm like, yeah, and football will be tops next year. Kind of interesting. Like, man, could never do football. I mean, basketball, I don't think, as far as breaks. I just don't follow basketball, at least not at the moment. But I know I do follow football, not near like I do baseball. But I was just more saying, like, man, how expensive though is the football and basketball products going to be? I was like, man, probably like when Finest comes out for 25-26, I bet it's going to start at like $550 or something like that. This year, I think the Finest for baseball was release price at like $300, something like that. So, yeah, Steven, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously we're waiting for Stadium Club, hopefully Heritage High Number, those kind of things. We're supposed to be getting the TCP Topps Chrome Platinum this year. They said it was going to skip every year. We didn't get it last year, which was dumb on their part because that would have been a hot seller. That would have been a sweet set. But anyways, so I was like, I mean, it would be fun to do other sports. I do just like ripping. And especially now that it's going to be Topps and I know the product, I would just have to do better. I would just have to get more involved in this sport again. Like football, I've always loved. I always love football. I still like it, and just haven't been as active. I don't do as much fantasy as I used to. I don't know as many of the different players. I know all the rookies and that kind of stuff. I just don't. Unlike baseball, I know most of the guys in the Major League. I follow a lot. Cosmic Chrome, yeah, something like that too. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Who knows? Maybe are they going to do Cosmic Chrome for 25? Who knows? I don't really know. Anyways, probably going to start here a little before 10. Start 9. That's when I was originally going to go live. I figured just go live a little earlier, get some of the business out of the way for this. Again, there's we're down to, what are we down to? I think maybe 6 spots now. And the second break, which is again the second half of the case, and one at Breaker's Delight. So 10 boxes again, but add the little Breaker's Delight. Just, make it a little bit extra juicy. Six spots. So anyways, Brian, are you here yet? Mr. Fowler. You were the lucky 7 winner. We got the left, center, right game up here. They put out the images of 20. Okay, I was not much on the socials today. I did not see that. So it is coming out. So I did not see what all was on there. Last night, I went to Putting League. Dude, that was a lot of fun, actually. Jake at the Albatross. The Albatross is a card shop and a disc golf store. And plus, they even have pickleball stuff. Little court in there. You could, try out paddles and whatnot. Striker showed them. Okay, I was in Striker's break watching for a little while, but didn't watch much of that. So I didn't see that part. But no, Putting League. So I like disc golf. I used to play fairly regular, I'm there for a while, a couple of times a week. At times was, maybe the peak that I ever did. But probably then, at least a few times a month I'd go play. For a couple years. I don't remember when, 15-ish, maybe something along those lines. I don't know, but I quit pretty much when COVID happened. I did one. I don't know why. It wasn't not during COVID. I wasn't scared of COVID. I was one out there not wearing a mask, infecting everybody, eating out at the Mexican restaurant with all my fellow Paolans. Paola, I don't know. We were crammed into that Mexican restaurant. We loved it. But anyways, yeah, I just kind of quit then and haven't done much. And then 5 years later, this year, I went and played my first round. It was fun. I did the best I had ever done for putting for me, but there's a putting league he does. It'll be like 10 weeks of it. And, there's like a $10 entry fee. You get has like 10 different holes set up. It's different obstacles. You got, sometimes you go, there's stuff other. Sometimes you get on a knee and go underneath something. And then one got to stand on something, not throw over. And some are longer. There's like one that was, like 35 feet or something like that was the longest one. A couple outside, around some trees, stuff in the way. It was fun. I was the worst one there. Pretty much everybody else plays regularly, but I made, you got 5 at each hole and there was 2 rounds. So that was 100. And I made 25. My goal was 19. But I made 25 of the 100. And I was up there today though, and I did the one that was like 22 feet. I just was practicing on it, and he just has like a stack of putters and this little thing, and so I threw the whole stack twice, so it was 46, and I made 22 of the 46. So almost 50%. So I was pretty good. I kind of had a little rhythm going. Anyways, disc golf, guys. If you haven't done it, you should try it. Check it out. And if you're in the KC area, go check out the Albatross. This break is brought to you by the Albatross. Very cool store, tons of disc, and their sports cards at the same time. Win-win. All right, guys. I think we'll get going. I don't see any trades being done. The only one I saw was Ray asking Rocky about the Diamondbacks for the Guardians. I don't know, is Rocky even in here yet? I don't know that I've seen Rocky in here. Anyways, and again, Brian F., Mr. Fowler, you were the lucky 7 winner. I'm going to move him off the screen for now. Give him in order. So if you guys see Mr. Fowler come in, let me know. Let him know. We'll get going. Anyways, we got 10 of these. We've done 6 so far here on the channel, and they were pretty darn good. We had 6 hits. We had 2 autos. We had a Cabbage Patch Kid, Mr. Jeter. It's pretty sweet. Anyways, here we go. All right. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. It's 9-2, and looks like they're Cosmosphere in Casey's hand in Kansas, hands down the best museum. Dude, that's fun. Yeah, and is that like Hutchinson? Is that where it is? Hutchinson, Kansas, I think. French Wichita. Wait, right? Is that what you're talking about? What's up, Craig? Yeah, Craig, you are the Yanks fan. You are one of my many Yanks fans. Yeah, Retro Man, what's up, man? Yeah, that is a very cool place. I went there forever ago when my kids were like maybe 5 and 3, my boys. And I want to go back. In fact, I think my kids will love it. I mean, my boys would, I think, just like it more now. It's just a great history lesson and a lot of cool stuff to see. So, yes, definitely go check that out. Jake, what's going on? Hey, man, we're just starting, and this is what we're calling break 1, which is the half case. That's why I just put half case, and then break 2 will be the half case plus the whatever it's called, the breaker delight box. So just to help avoid any confusion, that's what we're doing. There's just a few spots left in the second break, the second half of the case, plus that. So we will be doing it. We'll get it filled here shortly. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Again, appreciate you guys getting in, filling out the breaks. Dude, is that another homer? Dude, this is like a beat down. Did you ever get into the eminent? I did not. I did not get any of those. I don't even know how to get those, to be honest with you. So no, I didn't. I did not. So, Maury. Yeah, Kendry Martinez, the first of the laser. And we need a Nick. Well, it's Nick Kurtz. We need a Nick Kurtz on the red rookie redemption. Cars. All right. Put the good ones just over here so I can keep them separated. Here we go. Mojo. So when we did those first 6, literally the first Mojo pack we opened, we got the Cabbage Patch Kid. Pretty crazy. Jake. Yeah, the second break is on the side. Hey, so if you're on the mobile, you need to like swipe right. Swipe. If you go to the website, like just like on your computer, both will be there. But if you're on the mobile site, you have to like swipe. But you definitely can. Yeah, Kirk just crushed it. Unless there's another one after that. But yeah, Kirk, 3-run homer. Here we go. Mr. Cruz, Leon, Bryce Harper. Dude, 5, 1, 2, 4. Oh, here we go. Charlie, Jack, just a base. Charlie, I couldn't tell you if I doubt he would have a image variation, but very tall at the top for that one. Skinny on the bottom, tall at the top. And Amade. So nothing in the first one. Like I say, if you could also hit the like. If you're new, hit the sub. If you are interested in getting in some breaks, cheap breaks, fun breaks, value breaks, hit that notification bell, and that way you know when I post one to my website. So I'll make a post here on the YouTube with a link to the website. That's right. I got my own website. It's kind of weird to think about that I have a website that I use. Yeah. And I build it myself. I mean, via one of those, services that host them, but I did it all myself. I considered like trying to maybe hire somebody like, hey, I kind of, like I want to be like this, have this on here, but I even consider that at some point to add more to it, make it nicer, but I'm like, whatever. It gets the job done. It ain't pretty, but it helps me out a lot. Helps me keep everything organized. So I have a website. There we go. Damn. Slittler on the laser. Add one. We are getting our first rookie. There we go. On Pena. And Wellenbach on our first. Good lasers. Next year, we're going to have lasers. Sharks with lasers. Parallel. Little sharks swim in the background with lasers. Bought one Bowman Mega, and half of my cards were so miscut, they had no tops. Bottom. And people's head. There's no tops. If you're talking about Bowman, there's no tops. You mean Bowman? And the head, like, it was that bad? You're like you said, no head. Oh, up here, I gotcha. Yeah, so it was, yeah. Yeah, so like right there, the Bowman. So the Bowman was cut off, and then on the bottom, you could like see, yeah, the top of people's heads and the bats. That's bad. Yeah, that sucks. Well, you know what you do. Send the bats to tops. They should take care of you. I should be getting tomorrow my my replacement for the X-Fractors from that case that I ripped, where 16, I think it was, something like that, 14 or 16 from the case did not have the X-Fractors. They sent me a couple boxes. I don't know what. It just says 25 Topps Chrome box. That's it. So I'm assuming they're going to just be megas, but you never know. All right, we got an Aqua in here. Say, Leon, another Cruz, Urbis, and this guy, Aiden Johnson. I pulled a lot of this Aiden Johnson cat. Going to the A's at $2.99. First hit. 12-2. Oof. Looks very bad up there. You got a box today that, oh, those two lasers? Okay. There's probably a correlation. There's definitely, a correlation that, so. This one feels kind of thick. Doesn't mean there's anything in here. It just felt thicker. There we go. And a Drew Salas. Condone. And Acuna on the rookie. Does he have an image variation? Where's my Mega? 25 Bowman Chrome Mega. Let's look. Imagine he. He does have one. I couldn't tell you if that. I would doubt that is an image variation. It doesn't look like one. I just don't, off the top of my head, remember. So I'm assuming this is just the base. It's just that pose looks like it's just but he's one of the good ones. On the Mojo. You go over there. Well, the M's, they do need to get the Bieber here. They need to get Bieber. That way, they can use a little bit of the bullpen. A little victory. Or a crazy comeback. Crazy comeback. 12-2. Sixth. Yeah. Probably not. Did anybody else? Was anybody in here? Are you guys able to snag some of the Bowman Chrome Sapphire today? I mean, you could just buy those and then probably try to flip those, because I think they're already going for quite a bit over what they were selling for. So Devin Fitzgerald. Kale. That's a good one. Kale Fountain. And it's a big boy. Big boy, are you? Let's see how big is he? 6'5", 225. Born in 05. Just had his birthday 2 months ago now. Just turned 20. Put him in the good pile. Base Cam on the Mojo. Came in narrow. Rodriguez is decent. Otto. Genzel Luis for the Diamondbacks. And Acuna. Cornell's good. Obviously, Cam is good. That's a second. Oh, we got the Cam on the laser already over there. Nice one. This is not, honestly, Mark C, you like this guy? Did you have? No, you didn't have him. Ray had the Diamondbacks, but rated 5th best Diamondbacks prospect by Baseball America. Return to high A. Third pro season. He's been about a bit. He just turned 20 this year, so still young. Don't know anything about him, though. But hey, it's an auto. We'll take an auto. I'm thinking we should get a couple autos tonight. Well, from this break. Acuna, Mr. Caminero. All right, here we go. Double hitter. We got a green this time. Mayo on the rookie. Cruz. Bobichette. Wilfrey De La Cruz. And it's Cam Smith, rookie. A 99. Here's Steven. 34 and 99, the green mojo. Cam Smith. Just missed the playoffs. KC. I don't even know what that is. What's up? Okay. I don't even know. Ian. What's up, LP? Also, Brian F. Brian, Mr. Fowler. If you're here, you were the lucky 7 winner. I have it off to the side. You can still pick. Also, hey, Martell and the boys, if you're in here, I did get the mail you sent me. I haven't opened it. It's been down here for a few days now. I finally went, but I haven't been live since Saturday, I think. Yeah. On vacation. I'm off to the 30th. I'm not getting paid, but I am off, so there's that. On some vacation. Heading to Lawrence tomorrow for the volleyball. Yeah, not going anywhere. Just got I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff around the house, that kind of stuff. And you go to the zoo, like that. The zoo's always fun just to go to, even with teenagers. It's still fun. And we got another rookie, red rookie, Padilla and Sean Burke. Yeah. And the second one, bees. And this. Second red rookie. Yeah, that's about right. We've gone through 4. This is the 4th one here. And we have 2. Mayo again. Cruz. Oh, shit, this is the same thing. But oh, that's the auto one. Braden Montgomery. Okay. Another auto. Did we get the other auto with the same guys? These like the auto guys. If you get these guys, you're getting an auto. Servino. On to the White Sox. Craig. Braden Montgomery. First rounder, 12th overall from 24. He is 22. Yeah, Craig, you and autos, man. You definitely. What was your streak? Did your streak get up to like 7 or 8 straight breaks with an auto? You were on a tear, and then I think it even kind of like continued a little bit after that. Like you were, like you may have missed one, but then you're right back at it. Like you got like 3 more in a row. Dallas, Otani, Peter Rise, and Corbin Carroll. Salas. All right, 2 autos so far. Again, guys, I think there's just a few spots left for break 2. Break 2 is pretty much the second half of this case. And plus, we added a little breakers to line, high roller for the KC card channel. High roller, $39. Three. So this is 3rd in a row, or are we now at 4 in a row after tonight? Pretty impressive, Craig. Pretty impressive. I'm impressed. And I bet in some of those you got multiple autos too. Like 7 breaks in a row with auto, like 9 autos. Well, double auto nights. Your base, Schlittler base, Kenny, Wilson rookie, Ramsell Medina. Leon De La Cruz, see ya. JJ Dillon. I'm putting that down there. Let's go to the same pile. Just had to buy 1 in the next break. See if it continues. All right. Did you just buy 1 now, or someone did? Okay, yeah. Well, we're down to 1 spot left, so anyway, here we go. Trout, another Cam Junior. The guy again, Raniel Rodriguez, and a Betts. That's our. So I think we have 3 different. We have 2 of these on the Mojo and 1 laser for Cam. Although, I mean, I am kind of interested in like opening a random box or 2 of like the difference, like basketball and football when they come out in tops. Because I mean, obviously football, much higher ceiling in general for stuff. Like a lot of guys go for a lot more. Obviously, the rookie quarterbacks, the young quarterbacks, some of the wide receivers. Megas or hobby? Jake, if you're talking about second break, yeah, no, it's the second half of this case, the megas, plus 1 breaker's delight, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to open some football now, because it was when I got back in, I opened a bit, but it got too expensive. But like when Chrome comes out, I'll probably do a basketball one. I'll probably do a football one. Just because there is, I mean, you hit someone big, one of those rookies. Basketball and football card collectors, man, they are used to pain. So So basketball, yeah. Well, basketball has some guys, but I think football there's more guys, and also football is kind of fun because it changes week to week. Like it's like an actual market. But yeah, with basketball, there's not as many stars, right? There's only, there's not near as many players because the team is made up of, what, there are 10 guys on a player, 12 guys on a player. So, but it's kind of fun. Just these rib and this now I know what I'm at least when I'm opening something like, oh, I know what this is. May not know the players, but I know the product at least. Like if I go open some Panini stuff, I'd be so lost. I'm like, okay, what is this? Is this a good one? Is this a good one? I don't know. Jake, definitely, yeah. I'm hoping to get some hangers. I definitely want to be doing some the update hanger battles for sure. No, just in general for Bowman Chrome, megas are a hobby. I don't know. I honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know. The hobbies were pretty good for Bowman Chrome. Good shot at extra autos, lots of hits in those. I thought both the Breaker Delights and the hobbies were pretty good. Lots of hits in them, a lot of bonus hits. The megas are decent. I will say these are fun because they're cheaper. There's that aspect of it. But if you're gonna buy that many, that auto, that you're going to get from that hobby has a huge ceiling potential. There's not quite the ceiling in these, I think, in general for like these autos. So I would probably lean hobby if you're going to spend the money. That's unless you just really love the mojos, right? Personally, but I think in general, to spend the money on those. Well, it's 2 guaranteed autos in the hobby, 3 in the Breaker's Delight. So, but yeah, I think the hobbies are really good. The Breaker Lights are all really good too. Harold Rivas, we pulled the black of him from the first time we did mojos. Oh no, it was, but it wasn't. It was from the Breaker's Delight. We pulled him on the black geometric. So yeah, if I was going to spend that, I would probably go for a hobby or Breaker's Delight type thing. Just a much bigger ceiling availability compared to this. You get those guaranteed autos. You may not get an auto if you do 6, but if you did a hobby, you are getting the autos. And I've seen plenty of extra autos. So I'm not really sure, honestly, on the price of those at the moment. Bell, Condon, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Is that his base? Roman Anthony on the Meteoric Rise and Yorkie Rodriguez. Is that his base? I think it was the 3rd card. So use the 3rd card is where those kind of things are, but 39, I think, is the base one. It's still Jacob Wilson. We'll still put him in his sleeve. I would picture his image. We had a base in here. I think that is. But then it's also, I'm just like, we're going to go look. We'll go look. I know I saw one. Yep. That's his base image. No, it's not. It is an image variation. It's very close though. It even got me then when I saw it. Like, yeah, it is, but it is an image variation. I knew it. I was like, wait a minute. It's in the 3rd spot. But yeah, seriously, I was like, nope, it's not. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. All right. There you go. Jacob Wilson image variation. He's with another hit. Sometimes you get that feeling. And you're like, Not very easy to notice that one. The road jersey is what the name would be on PSA. Road jersey. Ray jersey. Nice. Steven, there you go, my friend. Judge, Batista, Merrill, and Anderson. I don't think did it have the odds? They didn't do such a good job on the odds for this. Over at my favorite place to look for odds and such, the Chase and Majors. They didn't have the odds. Yeah, dude, that is like seriously. Did you? I mean, seriously, like I even looked at it. I was like, no, it's the same because it's like just him and his batting stance, just a little bit different. I mean, obviously, it's clearly different, but if you're like, I was like, I don't know, it looks very similar. I think I was like, but my spidey sense was tingling, and so yeah, it's a little bit different view too. Like he's moved over in the card, like this one. You see almost down to his feet. You almost see his ankles. That one you don't. So this is a little more zoomed in. Well, and down, but it's definitely more zoomed in. This one is a little bit. Obviously, the road jersey. Yeah, that's definitely one you could probably find. People just don't know. I mean, it's still Jacob Wilson for a Mojo. So I mean, may not be in dollar box at the moment, but $2 box. All right, back to the game. A double play again. It's just not the M's night. Julio started off strong, man. First inning home run. All downhill from there. All downhill. Well, now we know too. Now you know. Now if you're out looking, road jersey. Road jersey. Nick Kurtz, Oakland, man. $100 hauler right there. Jeez. Steven. That was ace tonight. In a minute. We only got one laser. Well, one laser, but we did get a winner. Nick Kurtz, man. He is going to be the Rookie of the Year in the American League. And this will be worth $100. Congrats, Steven. Thank you, sir. Might have another. Maybe. We'll see. Jeez, man. That's crazy. You got 3 hits up there. You have half the hits. Ooh, we got gold. Auto. It is an auto. Nice. Aaron Judge. Let's go to the back. Ohtani. Kobe. And it's going to be a prospect, not a rookie, because I think if it's a rookie, the logo would be over here. So Charlie Condon. 36 of 50. There you go. Who has the Rockies? Nikolai. There you go. Man, 3 autos in this first. We still got 3 boxes left. We want to have a hot box of autos. We'll get 6, 7 from the case. Very nice. 3 autos up there. 1 out of 50. Arrow. Okay. Mr. Rodriguez again. All right, let's see. Sold out, fellas. Break 2 is sold out. Break 2 being the second half of the case plus the delight. Get that. You know what, Steven? I'm not sure. I thought he did. I think he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Kurtz does. So, yeah, he does. I can kind of remember it now. I think he has an auto. I don't know if you get the autos in this. But yeah, been pretty good. Plenty of hits. Yeah, this is kind of stuff I like these because they're cheap. Easy to rip too, so it makes my life easier, even though it's just cheaper. But that's why this year's Bowman was so bad. It was so bad because like they took hits out of the packs, and you could get the red rookie redemptions in these. I believe, right? That's where they had them. They did this way better with the reds in here. JJ, Jake Magnum, or Mangum, not Magnum. It's Mangum. Mala. What's the difference? So he's wearing his home jersey on his regular card, road jersey, and it's a little bit different. Just, I mean, he's in his batting stance. It's not a whole lot different. It's very similar. The main thing is road jersey is the image variation, and then the white, home jersey for his variation. That's the difference. It feels thick, but third spot, Tarek Scooble. It's Jack. Mr. Baldwin. First we've seen of him. So this is another good red one to get if you get a red. Be him. And I think Kate Horton is what I'm hearing. I have not kept up on the Rookie of the Year race for the I thought we had another gold, but it's the Meteoric Rise. AJ, Mike, George. But yeah, I think Drake, Baldwin, and Caleb Horton, whatever his name is, the pitcher for the Cubbies, I believe, are. I think you have 4 hits up there. Oh, do you have? Who else do you got there? Steven. Astros? Yeah, you have the Cam Smith too. Jeez. I should just relabel this. Hey, this is the Stephen L break. If you're not Stephen L, it doesn't matter. You're not getting anything. Yeah, you got. I mean, Charlie up there. Gold auto is pretty nice. But yeah, you got almost everything. Yeah, you have everything but the autos. Yeah, you have everything but the autos. Jeez. Sometimes it's how the breaks happen. Sometimes it's how it happens, man. One person just goes on fire. He's on fire. Little Dick, I need a little Dick Vitale. He's on fire. That's been forever. I don't remember how he even said it. I can picture my head, but not very good. Yeah, voice guy. I would not make a good guy do impersonations. It's not my thing. Another red rookie. Kevin Alvarez. It's not too bad. And Will Warren. Put Kevin over there in a good pile. Get Will Warren. Rookie. Oh, noise stopped. Noise stopped. Let me hit play and scroll down. See when it does that. I am pretty excited. So I subscribe to a music service, and I found out that music service, I've seen this before. It's like the Sola or something like that, with really good AI, and they have a number 2 out. Their second one. It's supposed to be really good. I'm already subscribed to it, so I may start using it for some stuff. Kind of cool. Kobe. And Sasaki. Another Rodriguez. All right. Kobe could have an image variation. That. I don't know if that is, to be honest with you. It may be. It's 39. That's the same code as him. It is the same code. I don't. Let me see the Sasaki. Same code too, though. I don't remember his, but I'm pretty sure he has one. This definitely don't really remember. Let me see if he has one. He does not have a. image. So never mind. Never mind. Sasaki. Get those Yamamoto cards out, guys. Those cards, I don't even know what that goes for, but it's 39, but that's the same as that, and that was also the same as the Sasaki, the same code, 39. I'll look again, but Juan Cabada, J-Ram, and Cole. Probably. Yeah, so let's see this too, just look. That says 8-1. It says either 839 or 039. And this Sasaki is, I think, it also 39. Yeah, that says 039. Actually, I probably see that better. That also is 039. Hard to tell on that one. This says 8. That's definitely a 0. That one I can't quite make out, but Steven, I don't know if Steven's in the second one, to be honest with you. Steven, are you in the second one? It's sold out, so he can't get in it. I don't know if he is, to be honest with you. You still have the, oh, nice. Yamamoto green. There you go. You gonna get that bad boy graded? No, the images aren't different in the Mojos. They're the same images. Like, I think we even had a Jacob Wilson in the Mojo. I think we had one of him. We had Nick Hertz. But no, it's the same. But there's just image variations. But yeah, it's just the same card, just on a Mojo parallel. Wait a minute. They're not. There's no way that really it's a different image. Maybe it's not an image variation. I would have sworn it'd been the same way. Like this Sasaki, like that's his image. I don't know. We can go look. Let me find someone I know we have over there. Paul Skeens. We just got a Paul Skeens. That's the same image. So yeah, they're the same image from this. It's just the Mojo parallel, but it's the same image, but that's the image variation. So yeah, they're the same image as the regular cards, except for if it's an image variation. AC was in a tier 1 case break last night, and there were 4 101s. Holy cow. We need a 101, man. It's been a while since we've had a 101. Hold on the channel. Okay, but is it that image though, David? Because I'm going to be seriously confused if that's the case. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to look now. I'm just curious. I got the power right here. I'm going to type Jacob Wilson Mojo. Well, yeah, he is in that gray jersey. What's up with that? But like I said, that the Paul Skeens was the same image. from his regular card to his base card. But this is a numbered card. Where is it? Yeah, there's that. What in the world? So it's not. So what in the world then? So what is it? What is his image variation? There's a Matt Shaw. Are there none? So this is from the regular Bowman then. That's from Bowman, I guess. But yeah, I don't see an image variation for him. I mean, he has one, but there's just an image variation. So is it this image on a Mojo? Dude, okay. That's weird that he would have a different image. Here's like the stained glass. That's also his base image, but yeah, because there's no way that all these, that's always not it, because there's no way there would be that many on here. So what does the image variation look like then? Does it look like the regular Bowman Chrome one? Just an emojo or not, or something different? I think it should be different. Get out of here. Sorry, Steven, taking a hit from you. Taking a hit away. It's still, it's still Jacob Wilson. But... all right. That guy. What is going on? Oh, I still got the rest of these to open. What in the world? Why would it be that one? Now I want to look for some other guys. All right. Because the first, it's the same image for sure, right? It should be the same first image. We have that guy over there. There you go. It's decent. Nice. I think we have that guy. Moto. We have this guy too on one of them. Well, maybe on the laser I got him, but let's just go. Let's just go see. Before we do the last two Mojos, we're going to go do some research. You're welcome. But that Skeens is the same image. Maybe it's the rookies all are different. Pretty sure that's that. Yeah, I think all the first are the same. So that's maybe, is that why I was thinking that was a little different? Let's get the rookies out and compare a base rookie with Luke. Is it just Jacob is special? I want to go find a base Yamamoto. I have that right, or the Sasaki. I'm sorry, the rookie Sasaki over there. I think if it's the first, it's definitely the same image. It's definitely the same image. I'm pretty confident in that because I know. Because I think I have a Kevin Alvarez over here or something. I'm pretty sure the first are all the same. Well, that's not be the right one. There's Drake and the Mojo. I'll get all the rookies out. But Cam, yeah, that's the same image as his regular card. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And obviously, we wouldn't have got two Schlittler, but I think it's the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same. Well, that's okay. Alice came on the furry. Okay, we're gonna go look. I'm gonna go look. All right. So who do we have up here for rookies? All right. 99% the first, but maybe they did it for the rookies where they have a different image. I don't know. There's Dylan, but I don't have a Mojo of him. Don't have a Will. We had a red with him. There's a Kale. Yeah, so there's a Kale. So that's exact same. That's the same image we just looked at. So Paul was the same. I want to like get a Saki. Alton. I haven't had an Acuna. We're going to find this out. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Jacob Wilson doesn't have an image variation, so never mind. What? Okay, but so we know it's not then. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. He does not have one. I have it right in front of me. I just assumed he was. I'm a moron. Yeah, he does not have one. Kim, Sasaki, Acuna. But I still want to look at. But why would his image be different though? That's what I really want to know. Are all the other rookies? There's Jacob, different on the base. I want to find some of these other guys that we have on rookies on the Mojos. Same image. Same image. So we know it's not a variation, but it is a different image. So it is an image variation? I don't know. So that's the same. There's Luke. He's the same image. That's the yeah. Who knows? I mean, yeah. I mean, normally, yeah, it's just they are the same, right? It's just they're the just a parallel. That's all it is, the Mojo. And obviously, unless it's an image variation, then it's obviously different. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this Diego sleep for now. All right, last two. Here we go. Judge, Merrill, that guy again, Torns. All right, let's get another hit. We only have 6 so far. Got a blue. Jack, Eric, Cam Smith, and the blue is a first. Cam, heck yeah. There you go. Craig, there we go. Cam on the blue. I have a $150. Now, that's very nice. 90 of 150. Last pack. Mojo. All right, all right, quick recap. Not an image variation, different image. Jacob Wilson. Like I said, it's not like an image variation type image for sure. But it was different. I was at least correct that it was different. Come on, give me that. I didn't know that. So I was like, it's Jacob Wilson, big rookie. Why wouldn't he have a variation? Because he had one in probably the regular Bowman. So anyways, it is different. It is a different image. It's not technically what we're calling the image variation. Oh, all right. There we go. So, hey, we had 7 hits, 3 autos. Obviously, a big stack of Mojos and the lasers. And yeah. Although, actually, technically, that is not like a Mojo hit. So we only had 6 Mojo hits. But that Nick Kurtz, that gets it done. Just start. I'm just kind of going reverse-ish order. But we got some names, too. Nice names. All right, here we go. Aiden Johnson, that's at $2.99. Again, this is the half case only, break 1. Luis, Mojo Auto, Braden Montgomery. Did he get called up? Is he playing in the big leagues? Did he make it up this year at the end of the year? I feel like he was up there because they had Colson Montgomery, but I was thinking they had him up too. I could be wrong. Cam Smith rookie out of 99. Nick Hurt red rookie redemption. That's a $100 redemption. I think you got to go redeem this through Tops, then you get a Fanatics credit, I believe. But he's going to be the rookie of the year from the American League. Charlie Condon rookie out. I'm not rookie. Auto out of 50 on the gold, and Cam Schlittler. Oh, $150. Mojo. Very nice. All right, here we go. We'll get the break too. Clear the stage. Actually, we'll just keep those up there. They can stay. Get this all off. Steven, yeah, I don't know why they do it, but I learned that last year. I was like, what in the world? I thought this guy was a first, but then I was like told last year when I was doing some that that they just don't come with the first logo on, even if they did have a first in that set. Yeah, I don't know why. Why that is. Now you can get the first Mojo Auto in the regular packs. They have you can get a Mojo Auto, I think it's at like 100 or something like that, or 150, and it's a first. It has the first on there, anything, but just, yeah. And those guys, they're not the first autos for some reason. Even if they have a first in Bowman Chrome, if they have an auto in here. Did Brian ever get in here? Brian F. Mr. Fowler. Left, center, right. I still got it over here. Also, Martell and the boys, if you get in here, let me know. Did get that package. I haven't opened it yet, but I figured I'd see if you get in the live stream. Dave, you only think one? Maybe we're going to see like one of those 6 auto boxes. We had 3 and I think, did we have 3 from the 6 we did last time? So home run, is it that bad? I don't even have the game up. Oh, 13-4. Who had a home run for Seattle? I gotta look. Like, probably no one's even watching the game anymore. Just 13-4. What was the Reina? Oh, Rally hit one. Yeah, but nobody on. They needed like home runs with multiple people on. Yeah, that game's over. 18 hits, man, for Toronto. Oof. That's just a beat down. Addison had one too for Baltimore. Toronto. Well, that's what happened. I mean, Toronto's a really good offense. That's just, I mean, that's they just, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, let's change this. There we go. There we go. Break 2. Half case plus the light. Get the teams off the screen. No, on over. Need to get the last few up here. Stand by. Okay, let's see. Who do we got to add? All right, Jake, take out a spot. And Matt T. Wait, no, David first. David, what's that? Matt T. Craig got a couple spots. He's going for another auto. And Mark C got the last spot. Again, in this one. All right, Ryan, man. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Yeah, hopefully, man. But honestly, well, I would be surprised if they send the MPAs in to get checks out. I would not be surprised if like, oh, we got the money somewhere. But if not, yes, that's life. But at this point, keep the government shut down. I'll keep my leave. It's stupid, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, man. Yeah. Have a good night. See you later. All right. Let me get a new random map up. Here we go. Let's get these teams, and I'll get the boxes. Oh, I gotta do the same thing. I think I just copied it. Sort. All right. It is in alphabetical order. Now we're going to randomize it once. Again, Colorado Rockies are the free team right there. Team 30. I have 29 spots I sold. The last spot is the lucky 7, which will be the Rockies. And all right, we're in the bottom. Are we in the bottom yet? They're gonna have a 9-run 9th. All right, here we go. Again, 7 times for the teams, and then also number 7 on the 7th time will be the lucky 7. Get the Colorado Rockies are the free team tonight. 6, and here we go. 7 card deal. I think he's got a free team a couple times lately. Card deal. Arnie, what's up, my friend? Let's do this. Let's put a card down here with the Rockies. Go. Congrats, Arnie. All right, here we go. Back over here. Get buttons pushed correctly. That one. I want this. And this one. All right, here we go. Teams up there front trade. Put it in the chat. Diamondbacks, Jake B, Braves, Rocky Top, Orioles, West K, Red Sox, Stephen L. Stephen L isn't here. He's got the Red Sox. Cubs, Josh E, White Sox, Ray K, Reds, Craig M, Guardians, Rocky Top, Rockies, and Tigers, card deal. Rockies were the free team. Astros, Cardaholic, Royals, Mark C, Angels, Cardaholic, Dodgers, Mark C, Marlins, card deal. Brewers, Memphis Wax, Twins, Logan Y, Mets, Matt T, Yankees, David A, Athletics, Craig M. We're getting auto. It's probably going to be a crazy one. Phillies, Christian S, Pirates, Tom S, Padres, Mark H, Giants, Ray K, Mariners, Nick C, Cardinals, Mark H, Rays, Brian F. Brian F again. When you get in here, let me know. You were the lucky 7 in break 1. Got the left, center, right, all stacked up over here. Rangers, Mark W, Blue Jays, GFB, and Nationals, Mark H. So again, if you want to trade, throw some chants in there. If you do make a trade, put some emojis to get my attention. Hey, they got 1 on, no out. Bowman, Anthony Red at a 5 coming in. All right, we got the rally hat going. Does anybody out here, does anybody collect football or basketball? If you do, what are your thoughts on now since Topps won't have the license, the switch over? How do you feel about that? The switch over now, because like now Panini won't have licensed product for this year, fully licensed. You know, what do you think of that? What do you guys think of that? Are you, I mean, I mean, I don't know, maybe you were baseball collectors, and then you're fine with it. I think you may be more fine with it since you know it. But let's say, but anyways, let me know your opinion. What do you think about that? Just curious. I kind of, man, I would be kind of, even if I did all of the sports, I would be kind of annoyed with, especially, I mean, personally, I'd be more annoyed with Panini for not trying to get a deal done. That they could have had a deal done with Fanatics, and they could have pretty much kept the license. But yeah, obviously, yeah, Topps Chrome definitely. Yeah, that's gonna be I mean, that's like a staple. You know, and obviously they used to have it. I think I was in 15 is when they lost it or something like that. So anyway, I'm just curious what people think, because I mean, I don't collect those really. I did open some when I got back in. I opened a 2013 Topps Chrome box looking for Travis Kelce. Didn't get like a sweet Travis Kelce in it, but I got some other cool cards. But it was fun to open. I did get a Tom Brady on a refractor. Cool. Got it graded. It's a 9. I mean, nothing special, but it's just still cool. It's Tom Brady. I pulled. Anyway, just kind of curious. Yeah. I do. I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit cheaper than the Panini stuff, because that Panini stuff has got crazy. I remember getting in and like, man, some of the, I mean, even this last year, you know, some of the like Prism football or something like that. I don't know, was it like $1,500 or something like that? I mean, just would shoot up in price. Not even, you know, in basketball, I remember, you know, some optics from a few years ago. It was like a $900 box, like for just an optic box. Just crazy. But I don't follow the prices as much, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing like last year, like a Prism box jump up from like, you know, it started at like 700 or something, then it got to like 15, I think. So I'm just kind of curious, you know, I'm interested in the price point, what Topps is going to do. I think they will be more expensive than the baseball products. I do think that for sure, because I think like, well, baseball or basketball and football people are used to paying more. There's, you know, people pay more for the, you know, the cards on the aftermarket. Therefore, people would be willing to pay more to open a box, since, you know, but don't know. Yeah, I don't know either why that is that way. Because I growing up, you know, from there for a long time, multiple companies had licenses. So I think now it's just since there's so much money involved in it, those companies own it up a lot more. Ball game. Dave, do you think they'll have the same? I think they'll be more expensive. I don't know. Yeah, if they will be, and I don't know what current prices are for Panini stuff. I don't buy it. I'm assuming for sure it'll be more. But yeah, but we see like I said, like Topps Finest next year. That's basketball. Will we see it at $800 or something crazy, or just like $500? You know, just a couple $100 more. But I don't know. Obviously, I mean, it doesn't matter if like Cooper Flag and some other, you know, rookie, you know, are huge, and just, you know, by that point when the, you know, release time, or they're like, oh hey, man, people are really wanting this. All right, rallies done. We got the delight. We'll do the light last, obviously. We'll wait. So, all right, guys. Well, I think we're just gonna get into it, because I don't see anything. Again, this is the break 2. As you can see, we had the first half of the case. That was the first break, and then at the second half includes also a delight. So we had a high roller. You know, just if you watch Striker, this is the high roller version for a KC card break. Yeah, the regular half case. Cardaholic is saying cards for Astros. Who has the Astros? Well, you have the Astros. Mark H has the Cardinals. Mark was here earlier. I haven't seen him in a bit. He may be lurking. Oh, Skybox. Yeah, I remember Skybox. Mainly, I remember more Skybox basketball, like the 90-ish year. Around then, I can pick. Yeah, I remember that. But and then maybe in the early 90s, I also did some Skybox football, maybe. I don't remember. But I do remember, definitely I remember Skybox for basketball. I don't. All right. We'll get that changed. I'll make a change in my master spreadsheet once I get these packs open. Yeah, they all had it back. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know why. I think more of the money now, some of these bigger guy Panini just ponied up and said, hey, we want exclusive and we'll run to pay for it, right? Maybe they just paid so much, like, sure, I guess. But you would think Topps would be like, well, hey, right? If we can get more, or the Major League, right? I mean, be like, hey, we can sell it for, I kind of wanted the reason why. I mean, it's the MLB, right? It's the MLB that's doing it. They have the choice. So, all right, it was cards and who? Cards and Astros. Houston. Going to Mark. H. I should probably just start putting Hutch on there. I have so many marks, it'd just be easier. Mark C, and then the Cardinals are going to Cardaholic. Would be a lot easier. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Copy. All right, new teams. Clear Flare, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Again, appreciate you guys getting in. 2 breaks tonight. Fun times. Corette and Kevin Alcantara is our first red rookie. Red rookie in there. Pile. And all right, you guys can move over just a bit. Button's pushed. I do. Just moved. Mr. Judge. Saya. JJ. Jack. Chandler. Mike. There's a King Jr. All right, base pack. Back one. Roman. I want to say he has. Does he have an image variation? I don't think there's one, but looking. May not. I may be making this all up. JJ does. Weatherhold, Servino, Ching, Hyson Cole, Deer Torrens, Maury, Lombard Jr., Salas, Pena, Caglione, and Gonzalez are the variations for the prospects. So, none of these guys. Game day. What's up, man? How you doing? And guys, hit the like if you're just getting in. Appreciate it. Also, if you're new, hit the sub. I am hoping to make a video with my little nephew and talk to his parents. Opening some basketball. I'm gonna let him keep the cards. If we get a big hit, yeah, no, I'm like, okay, sell it and he can buy some more and I'll take, my cut of it. But, just for fun, let him open and he probably knows more about the NBA than I do. So Mark got a red wave Roman today, or in a previous break. There's a Roman on the laser. Oh, Davidson. Is it gold mirrors? Yeah. Who doesn't like it? Golden mirrors or image variations? Google. Elian De La Cruz. He does not have a variation. I don't even recognize that image. So yeah. Is this the auto mean? Oh. I thought we were getting those with autos. Roman. Julio. 2 base boxes. Game day, I was in there for maybe 20 minutes. Didn't see much. The stuff he was opening, I didn't see much. So yes, but no. I only watched a little bit of one break. So overall, no. I'm sure he was live for a few hours, like normal. But I was in there for maybe 20 minutes. Rookies. Well, the image variations. There's 10 of each. There's 10 prospects and 10 rookies. Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Bowman Chrome, yep. Yeah. Well, on the rookies, it says rookies, but it has, Ronald Acuna Jr. in there. Well, it says base image variation, yeah. But yeah, there's 10 of those, and then there's 10 prospects. Not everyone is a first in this. Like obviously, JJ Weatherholt. Oh no, he's not a first. And Jack is in this. He's got image variation. But obviously, Josh. I'm going with Josh Gonzalez. He does. Eliana Pena, Andrew Salas, George Lombard. He doesn't have a first in this, but he has a variation. Shotor Mori. He has a first. He has a variation. Igor Torrens, that Co guy, Servino. Wait, what, Mark? Update is pushed back. It's not the 29th now? I'm supposed to be the 29th of this month. I mean, come on, David. I'm not wrong. You know. Jeez. Don't question me. Yeah, facts. And then if I need new facts, I'll get new facts and I'll be right. So don't worry. I'm right. Nala was just reading about it. No way. Oops. Luke. Cool. Evan DeFrank. Do we have a date? Do we have reasons? Need names? Liking the Witt Jr. picks. Oh, you like up there? Yeah, those been up there for a while. Those are the Lauren Taylor. That's not her last name, but that's like a first and last. But yeah, it goes by Lauren Taylor. Yeah, I've had this up there a while. Pretty sweet. Obviously the one on the right, that's the SP or SSP image variation. That image, but there's more in it. That's just how she does it. And then that one is just another. I don't even know. I mean, that's probably in a card somewhere. I think normally she uses images from Topps in it. Yeah, pretty cool. I like those. I just grabbed them. I wanted something back there. They weren't cheap. They're numbered. But November 12th? My wife's birthday. Happy birthday to my wife. We got blue. Bryce Harper. Let's see what we got. Bobby. Speaking of Bobby. And Maury. Here we go. It's a prospect. Oh, it's an Inkens auto at a 150. Carterholic said, let's trade. I want a Team Kent's auto. There you go. All right, well, there's auto number 1. Yeah, I saw them on the Instagrams where I saw like they had them, and I went to their website and I found those, and I'm like, so I picked them up. All right. Charlie. Jacob, not image variation, different image. James Wood. Little OC on that. Jeez. Just a bit. But at least we'll put those 2 rookies over here in the good guy pile. No, that wood. It's just a bit. Just a little bit. Two more games tomorrow. I'm assuming it will be the Mariners first. Are they going to be the first game, or are they going to let them play late? Since I already played a night game. I haven't looked. Who plays first tomorrow? Who plays first? American or National League? It's on blowout cards in their form. Okay. They're overwhelmed. Well, yeah, because they're just printing the crap out of Pokemon right now. Maybe. Okay. All right. I don't know. You always think like Topps would just, you think like at some point, if they're going to take over all this, why not just get your own printing at this point? You know, buy somebody out, start your own something. Right? If they're going to be having all of the Will Taylor, why not just say, let's do it all in house? Johnny Saravino, decent, and Chase Blunder. Johnny, put in the good pile. Round 5, Chase. Dodgers game start. So yeah, okay. I was thinking that would make sense to make the National League start first. That way, the American League didn't have the late night game, evening game, and then have an earlier game. Let them just have that since the National League had the day off. It makes sense that way, but you never know. I thought about that, Steven, about getting the advent calendars for fun, but no, I didn't. I didn't get any. But Annie Sedano. Wellenbach? That guy. Santos, Yamamoto, Dia, Juan Soto, and Manny Chapman. Other ace. It says November 12th on blowout now. Yeah. All right. Interesting. Do we have any reasons why? Just they normally would have, it all done well in advance, but and then they pushed it. That's about 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, 2 weeks they pushed it. So 2 weeks out, they pushed it 2 weeks. Come on, Topps. I want a refund then. I want a discount. I want a discount now. Buy one, get one free, please. Zach Cole. Leisure. Andrew Salas. Nice. All right, is that Cole? I know there's a couple decent guys. Is that Cole one of the decent guys for these Houston Astros? So I'm going to put him in the good job pile for now. Luke. But again, this is the same pack. The same pack, except for that the back one was different. Yeah, that Bryce was different. Well, they're not putting Jack in there. Jack's not in that. Yamamoto, Padilla again, Reese Eldridge, and Sasaki. 3 straight. Oh man, it's a rough start here. Because Jack's going to be in Series 1 next year. Well, do you have a Breakers Delight at the end of this? So I may need that Breakers Delight. Yeah, Jack won't have any cards in update. No cards for Jack. I'm rooting for Jack. He did not have a great little start. Arter Jensen, on the other hand, he looked really good there in September once they finally played him. But hopefully, it would be nice if Jack could play first, but I know there was some people saying that, and like there was some post about who do we try to sign. More importantly, either Michael Garcia or Vinny. And most people are like both. And some people are like, well, no, we got to do Michael. Some people are like, but most people are saying both. But there were a lot of people saying Michael. But Michael's had one good year. And then I don't know if they're going to let him pitch. That's a good question. I've never heard anything about that, so I don't know. That would be awesome. But Vinny's had 2 good years. He started slow, but he had a 3,100 this year. He would have had 100 RBIs last year. He was at like 90 something, way up in the 90s, 95, 98. I don't remember, and missed the last month. So he's proven 2 years in a row. And last year he was super clutch. This year he wasn't as clutch till the end a little bit, but he's had 2 good years. Michael just had 1. He did not have a good 24, but he had obviously a really good 25. Came on for sure. And so I don't know. People are like the people saying that. There's no way you can say not have Vinny, like say Michael hands down. I just don't see that personally. Tommy White, Nick Kurtz, nice. Pena, it's been a good one. Mayer, Bo Davidson. All right, and pretty sure that's not an image variation. It wasn't the 3rd spot, which I think is where you would see that one. Just put in a good pile. Yeah, it'll be interesting. What I've never heard any talk about that. I've never seen any kind of like discussion anywhere, but who knows? That will be interesting. Dina, another base pack. Dean, I'm just seeing if I don't think he has an image variation. That's 4 straight base packs. We need to get those double and triple hits coming in. maybe also that would help him get going too. You know, maybe he needs a pitch. Maybe you don't pitch and hit. I mean, at this point, I don't think you can move Benny off of first. Some people say he plays bad defense. I don't feel like that's the case. I mean, I watch enough. I mean, I don't necessarily think he's like the best, but he does a really good job at first. I mean, he can definitely dig out a ball a ball in the dirt. He makes decent plays. You know, ball hit at him. He may not be a Gold Glover, but he's very decent. He's above average, I'd say. But maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. But just watching enough, I'm not like, God, he's so horrible over there. So drop. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe he's a pitch, and maybe he can have an off season of playing some outfield, and then obviously in spring training, did a little, get some. Maybe he can be okay out there. He did never really look great out there. I don't know why I put those on top. I'm a good guy, bye. All right, come on. Lombard. Ollie. George did have an image variation, but I don't think that's a variation. But he does have one. All right, let's not get 5 in a row. All right, we got some color. Finally. Dylan Cruz. Tucker. Don Kim at a 75 for the Dodgers. Here you go, Mark. Hutch. Did Dylan Cruz make it back by the end of the year? I can't remember. I mean, we weren't really following the Nationals because they weren't anywhere in it. But did he come back by the end of the year? Or is he still on the IL at the end of the year? I can't remember. He made it back? Okay. I was thinking he did. I just couldn't remember. And like I said, no one was really watching the Nationals, paying attention to him. Ethan Salas. Nate George. That's not too bad. And Dalton Rushing. Nice. We're having. All right. I think I need two piles. Let's get the 2 piles over here. Jesus. Going everywhere. All right, come on. Double hitter, triple hitter. We're going to be needing it. Kevin, Langford, Anita, Campbell. It's that same. No double hitter in this one. I guess you can get 2. We've seen 2 in the same box. Same pack. See that? Let's say collations. Judge Merrill. Cunha. That's we've had 5 boxes with no hits. That's ooh. Very good. Right? Or we have had 6. 2. We. All right, there would be something big in here then. Yeah, I did, but we only have 2. We only have 2 boxes left. So if we get 2 hits of this, that'd be 4. That would mean we have 6 with no hits. And I'm hoping we're going to see a double and a triple here. Yeah, I think we go 5 in a row, and then we got the Kim, because the first box had, I think, the Tink. And then we went 5 in a row, so that would be 6. And that was 7. And we just did 8. That's only 5 without them. Why is my math off? 5, 6, 7. Maybe we had 5 in a row. That would make 6, and then we did 7 with that. I think that was in box 7, and then we just did box 8, so that's 6. Yeah, something. We need something, because I said the first 6 we did the other night were really good. The first 10 we had 6 mojo hits, and obviously what we're doing, the good Nick Hertz, and it's a hit. That's $100 redemption. Charlie. Nick Rookie. Enya. We had a Ascension. Where did we get that Ascension auto out of? Was that out of this? Was that in that first 6? No, that was not. Where did we get that Ascension auto out of? I think that was in the break before. Maybe that came out of, I don't remember. We had an Ascension auto, though. It was that, I think Arnie got it. Door. Sin. Whoa. All right. Well, I see color. All right. Dina Schwellenbach. Oh, that's a name. You're Giants. Ray. At a 199. That's like him, rookie. Well, it's a name. But we needed more. We needed more. Little pink. All right, come on. We need 2 hits out of this. We need to at least get the 5. I think this is gonna be one of those triple hits. Who was last? David, was it you last time, David, or was it game day? Somebody was like, "Hey, I've seen 3 hits in one box, 2 numbers and an auto, and literally the next box in that break, in that 6-box break, we had one. We need more of that mojo. We need the mojo here. There's another Nicky Kurtz. You said it, okay? Come on. I don't know why I don't even recognize that Bobby image. Nicky. There we go. We're set. Thanks, David. All right. Well, there's an auto. We got an auto. Cam on the base. Nice. Junior. Yeah, but it's in the 4th spot. Thomas White. There we go. His first was in Bowman, though. Yeah, he was the first rounder. Thomas White. Marlins. There you go. Arnie. All right, now we need 2 colors over here. Cam. All right, David. Hopefully, 2-hitter. Kobe. Bo. Ellie. And Blanco for the Blue Jays. Super young. He'll be 18 here in January coming up. Number 22 in this class of international signings. Looks like a big dude. Shortstop. Never mind. He's 5'11". That picture makes him look really tall, though, does it not? That photo looks like he's like 6'5". But I don't know why he looks so tall. But this says 5'11", 170. David, you gave a good try. We got 2 hits. So really it's okay. So we had 6 in the first one, 5 in this, but luck this one we do have, and 2 autos. So that is, I mean, it's 5'11" is not tall. I think the average is like 5. Is it 5'10"? Either 5'9" or 5'10" is the average for an American height. American male. I believe it's something like that. So yes, technically, I guess it's tall. It is above average. I think it's 5'11" is above the average, yes. But it's not 6'5". No, 5'7" is it? I was thinking it was like a little higher than that. All right, well, here we go. We got a Breakers of Light. The high rollers. My high rollers. $5.7 average. I'm gonna look that up. Oh. Matt says 5'9" is average. All right, here we go. I don't see super. Here we go. Bobby out of 150 on the mini diamond. Very cool. On the Meteoric Rise. Here come our autos. Henry Torres. Elzine. And we got a numbered refractor. Spencer. Shane Smith rookie. Ronnie Cruz first. Santiago Leon. Zach and Kumar. May not have been the best we've seen from the Breakers. Those names. This guy, Santiago. Very, very young. He just turned 17 this summer. $5.11 is like less than 10% of the population. Reds auto. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, I forgot about your auto streak. This guy Spencer. I've never even seen this guy. Decent auto. Was in the 22 draft, 11th rounder. He turned 24 this summer. So I mean, for a pitcher, it's a little older for a first, but this guy does look like a baby face. He is. Holy cow. Yeah, he'll be turn 18. Right? Yeah, 18. I think the other guys, yeah. 18 in January. Born 08. Looked super young. Interesting little auto as well. Side Beetle. He forgot his last name. All right, Torres. Also will be, he's only 17. Young. Lots of young guys, which is the norm. This guy, Bobby Witt, out of $150. Mini Diamond. He's a winner. And a Mr. Ronnie Cruz. He just turned 19. Third rounder in the 24 draft. Well, we got the hits. Stacked the stage, but those names weren't. That's not who we were looking for. We never know these guys though. First, you never know. Shane Smith, Santiago. All right. Let's get him top loaded. A quick little recap. Yeah, we needed a little bit more from that Breakers of Light after only having 5. So we had what? That case netted us 5 autos and then 6 numbered cards. And then a couple Jacob Wilson non-image variation, different image cards. Oh, Kumar. Well, there you go. Craig, man. Craig's on a roll. Steven, did Steve? I don't think Steven got anything. Steven had a hot break the first one. Shut out the second one. Well, he may have had some side pieces, but here we go. Shane Smith at a 150 rookie. Geometric at a 499. Geisting. First. Delzine. Babyface. First auto Torres. First Cruz and Santiago Leon. He was a 24th. Egg 22 on Baseball America's bonus board. Here we go. And Bobby came from that too. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits from that. So bonus for the Bobby. And Polanco, the super tall 5'11". But he's not from America though. He's from Dominican Republic. Thomas White, first rounder from the 23 draft. Did he have his first? When did he have his first? Was his first? It wasn't this Bowman then. It was last year. Yeah, he must have been in 24 Bowman. Maybe is what I'm thinking. Because if he was a first rounder, he either would have been in 23 draft. But I think he was in 24 Bowman actually. This is a good one. Gonzalez at a 199. Kim at a 75. And the other auto, Tink Hintz. $150. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I don't know that these are got tomorrow. I may, it depends if I get home in time from some volleyball. I don't know the full schedule. I know I'm going to volleyball in the morning, first thing, and then I don't know if I'll be back in time to get these shoved out tomorrow. If not, I'll work on it tomorrow night and get them out Friday. So, but yeah, fun sheet breaks. Second one, high roller, a little bit more. That was not the best. That was probably one of the worst breaker lights we've had as far as names. Still an extra hit, 7 hits added a little bit to it. So still fun. Yeah. So update pushed back. Interesting. I was kind of looking for that in a couple weeks. Who's not excited for update? It hurts, man. Stack load of other guys. That's disappointing. So I don't know. Maybe I can see if I get on hand with these. I mean, still fun, cheap break. We'll see. Maybe that, and then I don't know what else. Because there's not a whole lot being released. There's the Bowman Chrome. I got one box of those coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that Bowman Chrome Sapphire. I don't know that one I got. I wasn't able to get any today. If I could have, I probably would have got a one or two. Maybe just be smart. Maybe just if someone wanted me to pay me like $6, $7 for it, just okay, move on from it. Or maybe I'll open it. Maybe I'll open it because it's a big time rip. You know, it was cheaper than I paid for the Topps Chrome from this year. I think it was like $500 almost for that. So maybe I'll rip it myself. Kind of fun. So Nala's got a break going. Okay, yeah, go check out Nala Bear Rips. He's here live on YouTube. You can find him. But yeah, he's got some sort of mixer up going now. He's live. So go definitely check him out. He's good dudes. All right, guys, again, appreciate you coming in, getting in the breaks, filling out. And hit the sub, comment, like, all that stuff. Notification bell if you are interested in getting in the break, because that's how you find out about the breaks. Just here on the YouTubes, I'll let you know. So, I guess until I don't know when. Until next time. See you.